everyone, and welcome to Retrocore, where we take a time out from the 2000s and head back to the 80s and 90s. Today I have some board games that I know every girl growing up in the 90s played. Girl Talk, Dateline, and Dreamphone. These are some classics that we can take a look at, reminisce, and see if you remember playing. So, let's take a look. (1989's Girl Talk, Dateline, Dreamy. This is the talking dating game. It says just for girls, ages 10 and up. And this is a Golden Games. So let's see what they got going here. Eyes to die for. What a hunk. No way. So I guess, he's the nerd. He's got a bow tie and glasses. Automatic nerd in the 80s and 90s. So here's the instructions. And basically you are looking to make a date between the girls and the guys. Let me show you. Here's our girls and guys that we're going to try to make dates for. Our game board. Set this up right here. Girl Talk Dateline game board. And the height of the technology of 1989 for a board game. We have a cassette tape and a Girl Talk Dateline speaker. Ooh, that's going to see and let us know if we got matches. I am slightly concerned because I am going to plug this in and show you guys, but the wires have been put back together a few times. They're pretty rusty and corroded. Hopefully this will work and I won't get electrocuted. All right, so we have game pieces, 1 dice, and these are our people. So these are going to be in our hands, and we're going to try to make matches with them. We have interests and pictures. So let's take a look. Tanya, can you guys see that? Loves the beach, biology, hates shoes, and dieting. Ooh, who doesn't hate dieting? Dieting sucks. But, I mean, this was the 80s. It was very big. Health crazes going on there. So we can see that we have all of these really great girls. And her name is Stacy. That was my sister's name. Is my sister's name. But she didn't do IE. She's EY. But still, seeing you or your sister's name in a game is always really cool. Let's see what she likes. She loves talking on the phone and shopping. That is not my sister. Hates greasy hair and book reports. Yes, we'll go with that. She does hate both of those. So those are our girls. We have a make a date also, which you can just try randomly for that one. Here is the other girls. Oh, Gert. Okay, so she's going to be like our girl that's like the nerdy, geeky girl because she loves Latin and algebra. Who likes algebra? Hates rock music and gym class. Okay, I hated gym class too. But hating rock music, I don't know. That's not cool. And we have all of these beautiful, cute little girls. And then we have our guys. Oh, there's the guy from the box, Homer. He loves computer club and collecting bugs. Yeah, I think that he's definitely a nerd. So we still got to match him, but guess what? He would probably be like a good match for Gert, right? So that's the two that we're going to put into this and try to get a match for. Okay, so you can see we got all different guys here. Oh, look at Drew. Oh my gosh, he's rich. He likes music and sports cars. And we got all of these guys here. So we really only have like one nerd for each boy and a girl. And you're going to go around the board with your little piece and your dice. Oh, actually, is it die? Because it's just one? Yeah, I think so. Or is die plural? I'm not sure. Anyways, you got 1 dice. And you're going to go around the board. Take a teen card. So we're going to take a teen card. And we're going to try to match these up. So the one who gets rid of all of their people at the end wins. If you make the right matches, you win. So we are going to take a look at what that looks like on the cassette tape. Fingers crossed I don't die from electrocution. And this was an amazing game. Let's check out what it sounds like. Okay, here's our speaker. We have Drew and Jessica. I picked these two because Drew hates health food and Jessica hates exercising. So they may be a match. We're going to put them in, and I'm going to put in the cassette, and we're going to listen for a conversation. If we hear a phone conversation, we're going to find out if they're a match or not. Let's see what we hear. There's the speaker. Gotta listen closely. It's ringing.
Hello?
Hi, it's me from your math class.
Oh, sure. How you doing?
Great, except for one thing. I'm having a little trouble with next week's assignment.
Well, look no further. Mr. Math is at your service.
Really? You'll help me?
Well, I'll be glad to. But there's just one catch.
Yes?
Go out with me Saturday night?
It's a deal.
Well, great.
That sounded almost like a bribe, didn't it? But they made a date.
Yes, we matched. Woohoo! Dreamphone. This came out in 1991 and it was made by Milton Bradley. It says it's for ages 9 and up and 1 to 4 players. Dreamphone is huge. And it was the ultimate girly girl game of the early 90s. Just look at those two getting ready to find who their secret admirer is. Let's take a look. Oh, look at what we have. So it comes with instructions, but the instructions are also a phone book. So if you can see here, they got who you're having to call, and then these are the numbers that you put in for each guy. And you're going to actually get a clue for each time that you call somebody, okay? So let's take a look. Here we have the Dreamphone. This is where the magic happens. So you push this button if you want to play a new game. And then these you would obviously push for the guy's number that you're calling. The pound button is for if you want to make a guess of who you think it is. And the star button is like a redial, so you can get the last clue again. Sometimes, though, you would get a surprise call. So all of a sudden, this would be sitting next to the board game, and it would ring. And then it would go off, and it would say a clue real quick. And you can't redial. You can't hear it again. So you have to kind of like remember what your clue was. This comes with little hearts. That's so cute. And we have our game board, which let's see if we can set that up. And we have our cards. These have all the boys on them. And a couple little surprise cards too. Now these go on the little clipboards. They give you clipboards for all the players. And as you get your clues, you're going to cross off them all until you're finally left with who your guess is. So you can see I played this one and I had a lot of things, but I didn't come quite close enough to probably winning this game. So that'll be your little clipboard. Everybody gets one. And then here is the board game. Okay. Wow, this game is really big. Hopefully it'll all fit in here. It might not, but we can get the idea. So you're going to see all of these guys have names. For instance, we have Mark, Jason, Steve, and John, and they're all hanging out at Woodland Park. So that's going to be kind of like part of your clues here, where these guys are hanging out. And then in the middle, you're going to put this, and you're going to have your cards. These are the guy cards. So we'll look through them real quick here. Jamal, Alan, Phil. Now Phil kind of looks like he's probably going to be the geek of the group that you don't want to be the one. Oh, Paul, he's a cool cat. Bruce looks like a nice kid. Steve looks like the bad guy. Spencer, Dan. Dan kind of looks like somebody that might be a jerk a little bit. George, he looks like a smart kid probably that, does well-rounded kid. Mark, he's really cool looking. He's got the style. Dale, he looks like he's got a Corvette or something. Matt, heartthrob. Bob, looking like a heartthrob cool guy with his sunglasses. And Dave, who looks like he's going to a job in corporate America. And then we have more guys. Look at this cutie. James, he's got the smile. Gary. John. He looks like a cool guy to hang out with. He looks really friendly. Wayne. Oh, he's styling too. I love that style. Scott. Typical kind of a prep school look. Mike, he's devilish. He's probably going to be the one making fun of kids. Jason, he's probably making fun of Jason. Tyler, he's cute too. I think I had Tyler on my list to hopefully like me. Carlos and Tony. Tony looks, ooh, he's got an earring. I don't know. He could be a wild card. He could either be like one of those romantic type guys that nobody really looks at, or he could just be totally disinterested in you. And then we have these cards here. These cards can come into play. Mom says, hang up. You lose your turn. That's a lose a turn card. Ugh, Mom, why? Just about to get a call from a cute guy. Share a secret. This one, you have to have another player listen in on your phone call. So they're going to know your clue too. And speakerphone. This one is where everybody hears the clue. So everybody's going to know. So this is how the game is played. And whoever is the first to guess their secret admirer wins. And you just really hope it's the person that you want. Now, I wanted to play this for you so you could hear it. Unfortunately, the batteries were so corroded in there that the little springs fell off. I tried to fix it, but it was unfixable. So I'll dub some audio in of how this sounds.
Hello. I know who it is, but I'm not telling.
It's so cool. Love this part of the game. This was the whole draw for the game. It was kind of like, the cutting edge, like a technology game in 1991. This game was so much fun. I had so many good times playing this game, and I hope that you did too.